And here's a look at what you can expect today. We have a lot going on. I'm going to call it 3 S's here, the triple threat. We have smoky skies, a swim risk, and stormy conditions. That is the latest. But the most important one, I think, is going to be the storms, because I think that impacts everybody here. This is likely going to be arriving later on this evening, but I'm not going to rule out a pop-up thunderstorm ahead of everything, which typically does happen with storm systems. So from now until about noon, it's just mild. It's dry. We have hazy skies. Air quality is fine. It's not actually reaching the surface now. You can't smell it. You can just see those hazy conditions out there. As the cold front approaches, it may help to pull down some of that smoke, and that may change air quality as we go throughout the day. We will monitor that as we go throughout the rest of today. But as you can see, once we get to about noon or so, we are warming fast. We're going to easily get to the 80s today with those gusty southwesterly winds up to 35 miles an hour. It'll be muggy. You're going to feel the stickiness in the atmosphere. And then going into noon to 5 o'clock, this is what we'll be watching. To the west, these storms are going to be firing. They're not going to be here yet, but we can kind of watch those towering cumulus clouds to the west. And from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., scattered showers and thunderstorms, and some of these could be strong. That doesn't mean it's going to storm that whole time. It's meaning from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. from west to east. So here's a look at the fire and smoke latest details. You can see this is where the fires are coming from. And due to the jet stream, it's just pulling it down. I mean, there is smoke being reported as far south as Florida. This is pretty wild. There's smoke touching almost all of the CONUS, all of the United States here. But we're sitting at 67 degrees right now. It is very calm. And again, the smoke is not reaching the surface. It's just up in the sky, which is why it looks kind of pink or even kind of orange. And it is going to be in the 80s today. And the beaches are open, so the water temperature, though, is about 51, so maybe not that pleasant, but the swim risk today is going to be high across all of the lakefront beaches due to 3 to 5 foot waves, so it's not recommended to actually go in the water, but go to the beaches by any means. It's going to be a warm one. Grab those sunglasses. It'll be breezy as well. That's going to carry that high to 83 degrees, and it's definitely going to feel like a summer day, especially with the dew point. This is a comfort cast. It's the dew point forecast. These are not the temperatures. When you get into those 60s, you can feel the stickiness in the air. So let's talk about those storms. You can see this is that whole system, the biggest bulk right there going through much of the Northwoods earlier today. This right here, I don't think we're going to see it look exactly like this. I think we'll get a couple of pop-ups ahead of the main line, which is typical when you have a mature weather system on the way. That will likely impact, I would say, maybe Beaver Dam, Ripon, Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, Green Bay. That's kind of like their first wave. I think everybody else stays out of that. We'll eventually get the cold front right there later on in the evening, between about 7 and 8 o'clock for Milwaukee. I don't expect overall big chances of severe weather. We do have some energy, so some of these storms are going to be talking pretty good with some lightning and thunder. You can expect some gusty winds, but I think heavy rain is also going to be a threat with 1 to 2.5 inches of rain that's possible. That's going to be the biggest threat. And then you could see some damaging winds as a result. But again, the overall severe threat is going to be low. We may get 1 or 2 or even 3 severe thunderstorm warnings out of this one. Here's your full 7-day forecast. And get ready for the drop. We go 83 today, down to 66 tomorrow with some lingering showers. We'll hit 70 one more time before the week is over. Upper 60s going into the weekend, which is, of course, below average. But we'll punch back up there to the 70s by next week.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's good, Lindsay. Thank you.